Hey Carlos, can I ask you to run a quick little favor for me before you get home? I need you to go out and get us some chicken for dinner. Oh, and toilet paper as well, please.
Got it. Is there anything else you want besides the chicken? Anything else we might need around the house or for dinner or anything?
No, I think we probably should be fine. Just make sure to get the skinless chicken, okay?
Well, I can just cut the skin off any cut of chicken that we get, you know.
I know, but we're not going to use it all tonight. And what if I need to use some of it for lunch or something while you're out?
Right, okay then. I guess I'll make sure to get the skinless chicken then. Didn't we also need some fruits? Maybe I can get some bananas or strawberries or something? Although I guess the berries could end up being a little acidic.
Right, yeah, whatever. Get what you want. I just wanted to mention the toilet paper and chicken.
No problem at all. By the way, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really tired, Carlos, the same way that I've been feeling for a while now. I feel like I've just been so exhausted ever since I got pregnant. And it also feels like I'm going to the toilet every 30 minutes or something.
I see. Maybe it would be better for you if you got up and moved around a little bit? I mean, even the doctor said that you might feel a bit better if you got a bit more movement in, right?
He was just telling me that because he thought I was putting on a little weight. But it's no big deal, really. Besides, when I do walk, I feel like I just get immediately exhausted. And I don't really think that working myself to that point is going to be good for the baby.
I guess so, yeah, but you can still just move until you get tired and then stop, right? Maybe you and I can go on a walk together on one of my days off. I mean, I feel like you've practically been nocturnal ever since you got pregnant. Maybe getting a little bit more sunlight now and then would do you some good.
I'm not nocturnal. I get up around noon and still see plenty of daylight. Thank you very much.
I know, but once you come out of your room to eat your first meal of the day, you just go back into the bedroom.
Well, I'm pregnant, Carlos. I don't know what more you want from me.
Samantha, I'm sure that being pregnant makes it more difficult to move, but you still need to keep up your strength and take care of yourself. I don't think I'm being unreasonable by saying that it might do you a little good to move around just a bit more.
I think that the best thing that I can do for myself is to rest, Carlos. You have no idea how stressful it is not being to live life like I used to. Do you really think that I'm just using this pregnancy as an excuse to do nothing? Don't you think there's so much that I want to do but I can't?
I'm sorry, I really wasn't trying to imply any of that at all. I'm just a little worried about you is all.
Well, why don't you go and worry about yourself and let me handle myself? You're not pregnant, so I don't want to hear your opinion of what I should and shouldn't be doing.
You're right, Samantha. I was out of place to be saying that to you.
Actually, I just remembered to tell you this now. But I've decided to go to my parents' place to have the kid.
You want to go back to your hometown? Well, that's fine, but it would mean that I probably wouldn't be able to get there for you when you gave birth.
I know, but you're going to be seeing the baby a lot more after I have it. So it's not really a big deal.
I guess that's one way to put it, yes. But you do know that I would way rather be there with you in person when you had it, right?
Well, I don't really see what good it would do to me to have you there or not. It's not like you can take any of the discomfort from me. Either way, it'll be good for me to be with my parents and have some help, since once I come back home, I'll be having to do all the child rearing while you're at work.
Samantha, you know that I'm more than willing to use my vacation time to be there when you need me to. Like you said, this is our kid and I want to raise it together with you.
You don't need to do anything like that at all, Carlos. You just focus on working hard and I'll focus on the kids, okay?
But Samantha, this is our first kid together. I mean, I want to take that time off. I want to be by your side and raise this kid together.
And I'm telling you that you don't need to be taking off any work to do that. You can see the kid before and after work, right? No offense, but you've gotten way more annoying ever since I got pregnant. You need to give me a bit more space and stop pretending like we have an equal say in what goes on when I'm the pregnant one.
I'm really sorry that you feel that way, Samantha. I guess I just got a little overexcited to be having this kid is all. And I feel like I haven't been able to do anything in terms of being there for you. I just feel bad because I feel like you're doing this all by yourself.
Well, I'm the mother, so I would be doing this all by myself either way.
Right. And of course, well, in that case, I'll quit making comments about what you could be doing.
As you should. This is a really delicate time for me, and it won't be good for the baby if I'm stressed out all the time. So if you want to make sure that this baby and I are healthy, you can start by minding your own business. Hey Carlos, I was just curious, what time were you going to be coming home tonight? Because it's already 10. So if you're going to be out this late, the least you could do is give me some heads up.
I'm really sorry I couldn't get a message out to you sooner. I've been at the office this whole time doing overtime.
I see. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I ended up having dinner delivered because I was so hungry.
And that's okay. I really am sorry that I wasn't able to say anything about this to you sooner.
Well, it's not just that you didn't tell me you were working late, you know? You told me that you were going to come home and clean up the living room, remember? And change the sheets in the bedroom too.
I know. I really am sorry about all of this, but I'm about to head home soon, and then I'll take care of that.
You mean you're still in the office right now?
Yeah, I think I maybe have another hour before I'll be able to go home.
Wow, so you're seriously going to keep me waiting that long because you couldn't finish your work on time? Well, I'm not going to be waiting up for you. I'm going to bed. In dirty sheets, I might add. Sheets that were supposed to be clean by now. Or is just your way of trying to tell me that I need to be doing more around the house even though I'm pregnant?
I wasn't saying that at all, but it would really help me out a lot if you at least did something while you were at home all day.
There it is. The truth finally comes out. I guess carrying a literal baby isn't enough for you, is it, Carlos? Do you really think I can make a bed when my stomach is like this?
I guess not. But you could strip the bed and throw the sheets into the washing machine at least, right? Then I could make the bed when I got back home.
You really are just pathetic, you know that? What kind of man can't even take care of his pregnant wife? You seriously expect the woman in your life to do all the work for you? You know that I can barely even more in the state that I'm in.
But you're still going out all of the time, though.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
I mean, just last week, you went out to go have lunch with your friends, remember? You keep telling me that you're too weak to do anything around the house or even go for a walk. But then you go out of the house when it's something fun like that.
So now I'm supposed to be feeling guilty for having one day where I don't feel like crap and do something fun for myself? I guess you'll want me to kiss the ground you walk on when you get home too, huh?
Samantha, please, that's not what I'm saying at all. I don't appreciate you talking to me like this. Look, I'm going to try and get home as fast as I can, and let's just talk about this in person then, okay?
I already told you that I'm not going to wait up for you. I'm going to sleep soon, so you can do all the overtime you want as far as I care. I'll be going back to my parents' place this weekend, by the way.
Oh, really? I thought that you weren't going to see them until next month.
Well, it's clear to me that staying here any longer is just going to stress me out. It'll be best if I just go to my parents and stop having so much to worry about. Because clearly, you don't understand how hard it is to be pregnant.
I really am sorry that I've been causing you so much stress, Samantha. Can I at least drive you to the airport? What time is your flight going to be?
Aren't you going to be working? I think I can get myself to the airport just fine, thank you very much.
Oh, come on. I'm not going to see you for months once you're gone. At least let me do this for you.
No, I'm just going to ask a friend to take me instead. I don't need you to get me there, got it? I don't even want to see you until I've gotten back.
Hey, Samantha, is everything okay with you over there? You should have already given birth, but I haven't heard anything from you at all. I just wanted to make sure that everyone is happy and healthy.
Don't you know that the baby isn't always guaranteed to be born on the day the doctors say?
Well, yes, I know that, but you haven't told me anything about how you've been since you left. I mean, it's already been over a week since the doctor's expected date.
Well, I'm fine, and the baby still isn't here, okay? I'll let you know when I've had it.
Right. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I have a long weekend next weekend. Was wondering if I could go and visit you there. I could bring you some stuff from home that you might need or just get to see you.
What are you talking about? Just why do you think that you'd be here, huh?
Well, because I want to be there and see our child.
Yeah, you don't have to go and do that for me. I'm still mad at you and I don't want to see you at all.
You mean about me asking for a little more help around the house? But I thought that I already apologized for that.
It's not just that. It's just that you were just meant to mean back at home even though I was pregnant. And you would always look at me like you were so disappointed in me even though none of this is my fault.
But still, don't you think that it's just a little much to tell me that you don't even want to see me?
I think that I should be worrying about myself right now. And I won't have time to babysit you while you're here.
I'm not asking you to babysit me or anything. I'm offering to go so that I can be there for you and help out however I can. I just want to see you and chat a little is all.
Well, if you think you want to see me, then you can just tell me them right now. In fact, just hold it all until I get home. I don't even want to have to think about you until then. Just don't talk to me until I've had the kid and things have settled down.
So you really don't even want me messaging you until then?
Are you seriously going to make me repeat myself, Carlos? I could be having this kid any moment and you're seriously trying to make this all about you and your feelings? Don't talk to me and talk to my parents. Just mind your own business until I reach out to you or else there's going to be serious hell to pay. Hey Carlos, it's been a while since we last talked.
Hey Samantha, I was wondering when I was finally going to hear from you again. It's been about 3 months since you went home to be with your parents, and do you know when you're going to be coming back? I assume that you've finally given birth now, right?
Yeah, I'm really sorry for not reaching out sooner, Carlos. The thing is that I had our baby, but it died. I'm so sorry to tell you this. I know that it's sudden, but I just couldn't put off telling you this any longer.
I see.
That's it? That's all you have to say about this?
Pretty much, yeah.
What's the matter with you? You hear that your baby has died and that's all you have to say? You could at least pretend to be sad.
I don't really see what the point of pretending along with you would be.
Oh, I see what this is about. You're just mad at me because I asked you to give me a little space until I had the kid. And even now that you hear he died, you still want to make this all about you. You really just are pathetic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, is that all you have to say for yourself? You really don't care at all that our baby is dead? I never knew that you could be such a cruel, horrible person. I don't know if I can ever go back to living with you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should probably just break up, Samantha.
Well, fine then, it's decided. I can't be with a man who hears that his kid has died and he doesn't even care. I'm going to leave you, take half your stuff, and never think of you again. Go get the divorce papers ready for me and send them to my parents once you've signed them.
Oh, I agreed that we should divorce, but you are not going to get a cent from me.
You mean you're not going to split up our assets even though we're getting divorced?
That's right. In fact, you're going to have to pay me for the affair you've been having.
What on earth are you talking about? You seriously think that I've been cheating on you? I've been pregnant this whole time, so how would that even work?
You were never pregnant at all, Samantha.
What are you talking about? Did you see how big my stomach was getting?
I know, but that was just you gaining weight. And even then, it's not like your stomach even ever got that big, really.
Well, sometimes there are pregnancies that hardly ever show throughout the whole time.
I know that, but the fact is that you just weren't pregnant. In fact, I hear that you're on a diet and going to the gym every day now.
You have no idea what you're talking about at all. You can't just accuse me of things I'm not doing.
Don't worry, Samantha. The truth is that I've known you've been cheating on me since before you went back home. I knew all about it.
You're crazy, Carlos. You need to stop this now.
Your friends told me that you were going out to meet some guy while I was at work. At first, I didn't believe it. Maybe I just didn't want to believe it. But then they showed me pictures of you out with this guy, and I finally had to accept the truth.
No, it wasn't what it looked like. It was just out of context.
That's what I thought too, but some of the photos they showed me went far beyond that. I really did think that you were pregnant though, so I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to put you through the stress of being caught in case it did anything to hurt the baby.
Those pictures are all fake. They're all just AI generated. They're deep fakes. You can't trust what you see anymore. My friends are just jealous that we're married and going to have kids, and that's why they did that.
I really don't think that your friends are those kinds of people. I was really worried when you wanted to be with your parents, though. But I knew what was really happening when you told me not to contact you or them. So I hired someone to follow you, and I found out that not only were you not pregnant, but you were still carrying on your affair.
But I really was pregnant with... I first told you that I was.
Maybe you were, but I'm sure that it was never my kid. You were going to try and make me raise another man's child, weren't you? All because the kid's real father didn't want anything to do with you anymore, is that right?
Please, I'm so sorry. I just thought that you wanted to be a father. That's why I didn't say anything.
I really just can't believe you, Samantha. You thought that you could make me do anything if I thought you were pregnant. And so even when you lost the pregnancy, you still kept up the act. You lazed around the house all day, not helping or doing anything at all.
Please, it wasn't like that at all.
Yet, yes it was. I already know the truth, so don't try and lie to me. You were going to keep up this charade until we got divorced. Then you were going to take my money and run, weren't you?
You don't understand. It isn't that the other man walked away. It's that he's making me do this. He won't let me walk away. He knows that you have money and he's the one that made me lie to you.
And you still chose to go home and be with him instead of me, is that right? You made your bed. Now it's time to lie in it.
Please, you can't do this to me. Can't we just calm down and try to talk about this in person?
I don't want to talk to you in person about this at all. But I did make sure to call your mom and tell her about what's happened.
Wait a second. My parents know about this?
That's right. I told them about the affair, the pregnancy, how you left me, all of it. Your mom apologized to me, said how ashamed she was of you, and then said that they would never speak to you again.
How could you do that to me?
I didn't do anything but tell your parents the truth. If you want someone to blame for this, look in the mirror.
But I told you it's not my fault. I have to do what I'm told or else.
You literally went to him of your own volition. You walked away from this marriage and were ready to end it until a moment ago. You have no idea the shock you put me through with all of this. I don't owe you anything now, Samantha. After that, Samantha tried catching the first flight back and went to our old house. But when she arrived, there was nobody at home waiting for her. Later, she would get a call from my lawyer explaining to her exactly what she was being sued for. She had gone back to her parents in the meantime and had to beg them to let her back in the house. A day later, I showed up with the divorce papers and they forced Samantha to sign them without putting up a fight. Then, her parents told her that they wanted her out of the house and to never see her again. I have no idea what happened to Samantha after that. As for the man she was seeing, I heard that he went into hiding once he found out that Samantha was caught and that his scam had failed.